John chapter 10 verse 14. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. Anthropomorphize is a tendency to attribute human characteristics, motives, and behaviors to another entity, such as animals or God. The goal of anthropomorphization is to help us simplify and understand a complex entity. Examples in Bible are the true vine, the door, the bread of life, and the good shepherd. A good shepherd takes care and ensures the safety of his sheep. A hired shepherd is only there for his own benefit, because he doesn't have any sense of ownership to the sheep. But if we are faithful, responsible, treating another man's riches well, taking care of them as if they were our own, God will entrust the real riches into our hand. Why the scriptures describe man as a sheep? What are the similarities? 1. Sheep are a social animal. They like to be in a group, to flock together. When the wolf comes and scatters the flock, the sheep that are separated from the flock become an easy target for the wolf. So is the tactic used by the devil, to break unity. So God's children, perhaps because of disappointment, resentment, or bitterness, they start to leave the fellowship, and become alone, leaving their faith vulnerable. 2. Sheep are panicky. They are basically a cowardly animal. 3. Sheep are unintelligent in comparison to other animals. 4. Sheep don't have a self-defense mechanism. What a sheep can do is only running away. Without a shepherd, sheep do not have much hope to survive. 5. Sheep have poor vision, only seeing about 6 meters away. Sheep always need a guide to walk into a destination. 6. Sheep are stubborn animals, doing only what they want. 7. Sheep cannot bear a heavy burden. If a sheep's wool has grown too thick, it can fall down on its back and cannot flip itself over. 8. Sheep have the most upkeep requirements of all farm animals. 9. Sheep enjoy routines. They are resistant to change. 10. Sheep have a very good hearing, which allows them to distinguish their shepherd's voice from that of other strangers. It is not whether we can hear God's voice, but the issue is whether we are willing to obey after hearing the voice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. From Psalm chapter 23 verses 2 to 3. He lays, he leads, he refreshes, he guides, all are verbs. A good shepherd is willing to put on effort for the sake of his sheep's well-being. And that is what we can hope from our God, if we make him our shepherd. Jesus is always with us, even when we are walking through the darkest valley. He is always ready with his rod and staff. Staff is used to save us, to get us out from troubles, and taking us to a safer place. Rod is used as a beating tool, used to protect the sheep from predators. A good shepherd not only provides, but also guides, directs, corrects, and protects. In the first 3 verses, David used the word he to describe God. God is called the third person. However, when David walked in the darkest valley, he used the word you. God is called a second person. During times of great trouble, darkness and crises, God wants us to be closer with him so that we can know him better. If we do not stop in the darkest valley, if we do not give up, and continue to believe in God's leading as our shepherd, God will then provide a meal before us. God wants to show off his goodness, His blessing and grace to us in front of our enemies. Keep on walking. Do not give up, because a big reward awaits you. Let us have a personal experience walking together with God, so that, like David, we can also testify that Jesus Christ is a good shepherd for a foolish and stubborn sheep like us.